Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Obscure Angel BD, and for today what we have in here is Phantom Doctrine. This is a game created by the Creative Forge Games. This is a developer that I didn't know before, despite they have other two games that they have released before. The first one, it was Ancient Space, and then Hard West. Phantom Doctrine, it seems to be something like XCOM but inside espionage or a Cold War era, which is rather interesting if you want to try a different setting than XCOM. Instead of having ETs and supernatural stuff, you will have a more realistic game, with more realistic environments, which is very interesting. So this game it is using Unreal Engine 4, so I was expecting to play this game at least at medium settings, but in fact I'm able to play with the high settings. This is the minimum requirements for the game. It asks for Phenom II X4, which it is exactly what we do have in here, 6 gigs of RAM, and an AG 5770 or an Intel HD 620 or a GTX 550 Ti. So we are above the minimum requirements, and we can clearly see that on the results, because with the low settings we are getting an average of 109 frames per second with a 1% low of 68. With median settings I got an average of 67 and a 1% low of 44. The high settings the average was 43, having the lowest frame at the 31, and the maximum settings the average was around 34 with a 1% low of 25. So I've decided to go with the high settings because this is a game where you don't need a high frame rate, so playing at 30 frames per second, even if it drops a little bit from the 30s at some occasions, that might happen in different or more demanding levels, it's not going to get in your way, because as you know this is a turn based game like XCOM, so I don't expect it to bring any trouble to gameplay. Anyway, if you wanted to get a little bit smooth, you can go with medium settings with no trouble whatsoever, but you will lose some effects, like for example I noticed some downgrade on the lighting quality. Headlights from the Jeep for example disappears, and as well as screen space reflections it is entirely missing with the medium settings. It's not a big loss, and probably if you don't change the graphics you don't really going to miss them, but still that's the differences that I noticed between medium and high setting. So what about the game itself? Well, I'm not really into turn-based based games, but I like the fact that recently there have been many games coming out trying to get some sort of XCOM style gameplay, but with different stuff, different stories or different environments, which is very interesting. But despite that, it seems that most of the developers are failing to bring an XCOM quality game, because it seems that people are a little bit with mixed reviews with, for example, this Phantom Doctrine. It seems that at the beginning people were very satisfied with the game. The reviews are mostly positive, which is around 70% on Steam of score, but the recent reviews are already downgrading to around 69, 68, 67. So people are a little bit mixed about this game, because they really like the atmosphere, they really like the cold era, they really like the music and all the environments. It seems really fine, but they say that the gameplay seriously needs a revamp, because sometimes it doesn't make any sense, and it seems that some people are getting very frustrated because they say that the combat it is a little bit difficult when it gets to firearms, but while you are in stealth and you need to take down enemies, they say that the gameplay it is entirely fine, but when you get to use the weapons it really sucks. That's what most people are saying about this game. But I'm no reviewer and that wasn't my intentions, but I just wanted to show you how you can run this game and its existence, because I find it really interesting. For some reason, if you are missing a game like XCOM, you can also try this game. And talking about trying the game, you can get this game for around 40 bucks, the standard version. I don't think it is too expensive, to be honest, since the game supports online. Probably it is that, because it's not a game that everybody knows about it, so I wouldn't rely too much on the online features. But anyway, you can get obviously the game much more cheaper through Kinguin. For example, you can get this game for around 25 euros, which is a 15 euros discount. This is by the time of this video, so if you want to get the game through Kinguin, follow the link on the description of the video. This will help out a little bit the channel to get more games into it and to show you more games and benchmark them quicker. So for some reason, if you want to get this game cheaper through Kinguin, please use that link and support the channel, as well as you will get the game much more cheaper than on Steam. Of course, if you buy through Kinguin, you just buy the key, you can activate the game on Steam just like you have brought the game from Steam. Alright, so guys, that's all that I want to talk about Phantom Doctrine. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Yeah? Laser barriers. There's definitely something valuable in here.
Get rid of them before you stroll through one.
My skills are at your disposal.
What's cooking?
I trust this is important. My skills are at your disposal.
Yeah.
My skills are at your disposal. I read you.
Got a lot of background noise. What's up?
Lost the tail like hopped on $1 million yacht. No big deal.
Well, we're looking for the reactor. No luck. Traces everywhere, though.
It's there, guaranteed. Keep looking.
I read you.
I'm here.
What do you require? Standing by for orders.
Leslie, Bolt totally owes you $10. We've got a reactor and what looks like a fission device.
Then the test is imminent. Get out of there, now.
Copy. We'll save some legwork if we jump over the wall from the roof here. Bolt?
I heard you. Activate your beacon now. I'll meet you at the LZ.
I read you. My skills are at your disposal. I read you.
Jiminy Christmas!
Deadpan, come in.
We're alive, Leslie.
Oh, good. All I had was static there. What happened?
A test. It blow us to pieces.
Cold tested. No fissile material. But they have the technology.
It's spotted.
Be careful. I have to do a ton of paperwork in time.
For a second, I almost believed you were worried about us.
Extraction order confirmed.
Uh-huh.
Standing by for orders. My skills